Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how are you today? In today's video, I want to talk about my concerns for 2021. And a few of them I feel are rational on my part, but maybe not so much on your part, whatever. Um, One of them was brought to my attention by a subscriber, and she had said that she went on Sam's Club website to go grocery shopping. And she had noticed that there were already limits on the quantities that you can purchase on food. And I'm like, really? That's a little strange. Why would they start that again? So I went on Sam's Club website and I'm like, holy cow, already they're starting this again. So I asked myself, are they doing this to prevent another food shortage? Because honestly, a food shortage was one of my fears for 2021. So maybe that's why they're doing it. I'm not sure. So if anyone has seen this in the place where they live in different stores, please let me know. If you could, if you're a Sam's Club membership holder, have you gone on Sam's Club website in your area? Are they putting limits in your area as well? Another thing that I read today was that there is supposed to be another stimulus check coming our way in the amount of $2,000. While I think that's wonderful and all for those of us who need it, I do have some concerns about that. One, our deficit. Two, this could cause a few things like housing crash, the real estate crash, stock market crash, job loss, people losing hope again, that type of thing. While it could help a lot of people, getting caught up and stuff like that, I don't know if it would really, while it may help, I think it could do some damage to our economy. Our deficit is extremely large right now. It's not just in the trash can, it's in the landfill, for crying out loud. And these are some scary times that we're living in. Another one is something that really scares me, and it has to do with something that I had heard about last year while the election was going on. And I've tried to fact check this, and every time I do, I get a different answer. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And it's kind of like, why can't I just get a definitive answer? Why can't you just say, yes, it's true, or no, it's not true? Every different website that I go on, it's either yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. It's not, yes, it is true, or no, it's not true. I really need to know if it's true or not. Supposedly, there is going to be a 3% tax put on homeowners on the value of your home. So not only will you have to pay your regular property taxes, now, well, whatever your home is worth, okay, not what you owe, what it's worth, you will be taxed 3% on what it's worth. So, if you can figure that out, this is what your new taxes are going to be on top of your property taxes. And that honestly scares the heck out of me, because that's not something that, honestly, Sean and I would be able to afford. And the thought of losing my house because I can't afford to pay, uh, like $7,000 in taxes every single year is concerning. Um, I I don't know how else to say it. I don't, there's no way of being nice about it, and there's no way of being happy about it or even positive about it and saying, "Yay, I get to pay $7,000 a year instead of $1,000 a year." Something else that I'm concerned about is if they push this Green New Deal through. Having like electric cars and things like this, they're very expensive. And while people might say, especially like in our community, be like, well, you get to have solar power homes and stuff like that going off grid. Yeah, that's great. Do you have any idea how much that costs? 5 years ago, Sean and I actually thought about getting, the whole house to be solar. Now, this was 5 years ago. In order for us to have the entire house be solar, along with the hot water heater be solar, we were looking at almost $40,000. So if we were to have this Green New Deal, we would have to pay all of this out of pocket. There's not a lot of people in this country who can afford to go all solar on their homes, plus buy a solar powered car, an electric car, not a solar powered car. Sorry, my bad, an electric car. Are they thinking with their heads when they say these things? Because I don't think they are. We have so many things, so many dangers that we have. There's even the threat of a CW. But they want to push electric cars and solar power. And they, I don't know. But these are my fears. These are, I think, are legitimate fears. Food shortages, CW, and losing my home because I can't afford all these new taxes. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Should I stop? And this is me talking here. Should I stop with my prepper pantry and save all this money so I can pay these new taxes? Because that's where I'm coming down to. That's what it's coming down to here. We have enough to survive for a year. What more can I say? What more can I say? I'm hoping that none of this passes, because that's how legitimately scared I am. But it's not just homeowners that this is going to affect. It's renters as well, because renters are going to have to pick up the slack of the homeowners for the raise in those taxes, because they're going to have to pay it in their rent payments. So if you're paying $2,000 a month, your rent just jumped $1,000 a month. People can't get by now. Can you imagine what it's going to be like when if that passes, that new tax thing? This is not good. It's not good at all. All right. I love you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe, stay warm, stay positive. Keep prepping.